Hello everybody. Today we're going to be playing A Place Forbidden. It does say continue right here because I just clicked on the start button and I did not mean to. So let's get into it. I see a Nokia over here. And bloody handprint. I don't know how long this game is going to last me. Oh. Sure as hell isn't my apartment. Look at the snake. Ooh, flies. Pretty depressing. Ooh, cabinets. Hope nobody minds me snooping. Might be important later. Oh, can I go in the... Nope. Handle turns, but I can't open it. Hello? The typewriter? Whoops. Did not mean to open that one. Nothing. Okay. I definitely haven't fallen asleep in this chair. And where'd you fall asleep? Well, let's read this. Visitors. Bernard White did not sign in. Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we'll welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, as long as it isn't for after closing. Once you had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. Okay, can I not? Did I... No? Okay. Not shutting that off. Is it closing time? Wait a minute. That blind was broken. Can't see a thing. Who knew it could get this dark out? That blind was definitely broken. Computer. Handprints. Unresponsive. There's a mouse down there too. Oh, what's this? That book moved. That book moved. This book moved. I'm not... Welcome message. Greetings, visitor. We'd like to take a moment to tell you about our wonderful library. Library of Ouroboros is a state-of-the-art facility designated to replicate the rural charm found in many other older buildings without the associated risks such as buildings known to accumulate. The building might seem like a strange sight amongst Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we do believe this dictometry will be what sets us apart. We're glad that you decided to give us a chance. Hope that a stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, our collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet. We hope that the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape from your hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry. There may still be construction going on above or below you. From all of us, thanks again. I don't like that. This one. From all our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. The library is located in the Keats part of Britain. Wait a minute. Top of grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural typing townships obviously prefer to their own libraries. Refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. For use our vast stock of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and everything in between. Chat with friendly librarians and employees, and feel free to spend as long as you like reading. The computers are just spending time here. We always love new visitors. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay no mind. The library is on the older side. Foundation plays tricks on some visitors' mind. Don't worry though, it's perfectly safe. Well, first of all, you said that this is in New York, and now it's saying it's in Britain. So I remember I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend. It's the strangest thing now. I can't remember what it was about or who it was sent. I don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. Press N. Should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. I think I'm cracking under the strain. I have the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. Your path in the dark. Dark can really be illuminating. Phone? Oh, it's in this room. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Hello?
Hello. Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Can I leave then? Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for coming. You can go now. Okay. Can I though? Circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail, possession of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholesome the infinite, in a certain kind of cloying meaninglessness. Ever put much stock into mythicism, but in this place it's passed all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last I remember I was on some website sitting in the furthest end of the internet, past the places that normally delude the less curious. With just a little too much time on my hands, I remember falling asleep. Hello? I thought that was a person. The recording said that this place is the Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading something about that, but not what or where. Reading this, keep an eye out, something isn't right. So the words are crossed down, the pages stuck together. Peace be to you, friend. We're glad you decided to join us. Despite its name, the library is open to people from all sorts of different faiths. There are vast tracts of religious knowledge, modern and old, and otherwise, we're certain you'll find the place you seek. We know you traveled far to arrive here, so please do rest. Keep an open mind, read to your heart's content, and we'll be sure you're well provided for. One matter of note, we ask you not to linger after closing, or descend too far into the library's bowels. Some of our books are quite old and very sensitive to the ingress of foreign temperatures and moistures. Thank you for understanding. Need to find the right key. Oh. Hello? Where's the key? Yeah, see, the blind was... Yeah. Where'd this say the key? One of the desks in the study. Guessing where I just was the study. Is the key? Oh, what? Wait a minute, what? Oh. Oh. The brass key. Can I leave now? Yeah, thank you. I didn't leave.
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Oh, wait a minute. That door was not there before. Oh, what is going on? Oh, that's now boarded. Oh, can't go that way now. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. My husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. Don't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? His face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Fine then, if you wish to stay, I want to hear some of your secrets you keep talking about. Can't play me for a fool forever. I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart, but with a word? Goodness, this sounds dangerous. It most certainly is. I wish to hear it. Then, of course, you shall. Leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss. Librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and gives limp, sliding off the couch. Too curious for her own good, he stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, Librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. Librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. Fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave, sitting atop the mister's writing desk. Very early in my professorship, a student came to my office one spring afternoon with a stack of papers in her arms. She said she'd been having strange dreams. A place stretching forward and backward into infinity. Dreams of hallways splitting into hallways. Dreams of being lost in the intricate guts of some gigantic place that could not be possibly exist. On the papers were crude sketches. She was no artist, she said, but something about the dreams had left such a vivid impression on her that putting what was on her brain to the page seemed her only option. She was clearly distressed when I gently suggested that she visit the university psychologist rather than the resident ancient history professor. She finally shook her head, asking if I knew anything about something called an Oberos library, or perhaps the Library of Oberos. Wasn't entirely clear. I told her the common knowledge about the symbol, taken from the Egyptians by the Greeks, and from the Greeks by the medieval Europeans, sign in alchemy, of death and rebirth, and so forth. Student continued shaking her head all through my explanation until she suddenly cut me off. Those are too old. The place from my dreams were modern. There's electricity, computers, but everything seemed ancient and stank of old dust and damp wood. Up here, I thought it was a shadow getting closer, and it kind of freaked me out. Please, do you know anything in recent times that may have stemmed from this idea? I confess that I hadn't, especially considering the size and many niches of the modern world. She thought about another world, leaving her dreams behind. Something about the conversation shook me. But I looked at the crude drawings made in a shaky hand and saw familiar shapes and designs, an odd air of ominous, like looking at the facade of a dark building and hearing the slightest scratches of things that shouldn't be, just because behind the stones. All very juvenile thoughts, and yet when I went home that evening, I brought the drawings. Couldn't help but look more into what we discussed in that library of Overos. It was largely fruitless. I found many sites and articles on alchemy, the symbol itself, or the public library in Oberus County, which was located somewhere in the rural Wisconsin. But just as the hour crept past midnight, I found something, the slightest snatch of information at the bottom of a rabbit hole series of links. I will not repeat the website's domain or my steps to arrive there for fear that someone might try to replicate what I did. But I will repeat what I found. Because just as that student couldn't get the ideas from her head without drawing, I can't think of anything else, waking or sleeping. Hope this will help. The Library of Oberos, a kind of waking nightmare, arrived upon by those too curious for their own good. Rich in black secrets, rich in dark ideas lost to time, rich in languages from dead races on the other planets. The fortunate die, the truly lucky, or perhaps the most unfortunate of all, contenders for all time, knowing far more than any living being could ever hope to learn, without becoming a permanent, perpetual screaming stain on the face of space-time forever. I thought I just heard something. I'm pretty sure I did. None have left it unscathed. There are forbidden tombs that would prevent you from breathing should you merely touch them, and the tenders of beyond sanity and jealousy kept those terrible secrets. You've searched enough. This is your final warning. That night I slept fitfully, my dreams beset by images of a dark, dusty place, eerie for its supposed normalcy. I could almost feel things passing by just beneath the floorboards, within the walls, watching me. Every exit led to another room, nearly the same as the one before it, and out the windows I only saw black. I see a window and I want it to turn black. My dreams have been constantly disturbed since that night, so much so that it is hard for me to teach, so heavily preoccupied is my waking mind. Hope this writing will be enough to put my mind at ease. One last thing. I have since tried to find the student who first contacted me to tell her what I learned. My hope was that I might be able to put her mind at ease. Always to communicate with her, but I haven't been able to find her. In fact, since the day she visited my office, her roommates haven't seen her, nor has anyone else. And I fear I might be next. The horse got knocked over. Poor horse. As large as obscured by blood, you can make out a handful of words. One of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles, feels, but I threw it away, still not quite right, like something's watching. It's in the vent. Bolted and pretty tight. I don't see myself turning out. Wall barehanded anytime soon. Pretty shoddy barricade, someone must have been desperate. There's not a real world on this page. Alright, going into this EP. Don't leave me back here. What's this thing? Oh, pick up trash. Wait, where did that door go? Nope. What happened to that door? I completely forgot to clean up the trash. Damn it. Give me it. From downtown. He's got it. Yeah, what happened to that door? Oh. Okay. Nope, I want this one. Went through the wall, so. No, get in there. There we go. Two makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Oh, I was in room 1. Oh, dang it. I was supposed to go to clean up the trash. Can't help but feel as if I stand before the principles of some terrible reality. That's one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. And a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, and good news, the path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. 0 chance of any hostile entities. If they're not here, you're still here though. Well, I hope they're useful to you. You're gonna need all the help you can get. Yeah, there was a door. Or a closet or something. Down here, when we went past. Now it's gone. So it said vent. What is this? Bit of knowledge. Is that a finger? No, it's a candle. It's a stapler. How did I miss from that close? How did I miss from that close? There. We're not going through that door. So we missed one book of knowledge. Dang it. Look at that. No, it's just out of reach. Alright. I'm gonna bet it's gonna tell us to go out this window. It was locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. Oh. There's another tool in here. Where is said other tool? The stamp thing. I do not want to try touching the light. Nope. Is it on like one of the bookshelves? Oh, there's a piece of paper right down here though. Fine slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have, but it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Sleep in the car when my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. Two of them got too caught up in some of the darker parts of our world. A black library by our old house. They went in, never came out. Why I can't sleep. Their book, what I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing, sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet here we are. There have been no other cars for hours. This dark stretch of road, my truck, all I've known, all I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms, my windshield, a bastion in the dark, a tiny diner. I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty, just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into the parking lot between a beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in someone else's body. Things don't feel like they fit right on my muscles anymore. The diner's just as cold as the outdoors, and hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago. Dirty tables, floors, buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing. The waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off. Or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face or his collar and hat. The woman's looking at me. Seat, sir? I nod. Rough weather out, she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye? I ask almost without realizing it. I can't sleep. Maybe I can still try. Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. I don't even have to order anything. Thank you. I set my head down on the table and my eyes don't shut. That black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages into my brain. Now it grips my eyelids, forcing them awake. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes. Then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in that coat. His face is a dark red mass. Sleep deprivation. Tired, buddy? I nod. The towel is cold against my numb face. Think we can help each other. He reached towards my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling of warmth that cut through the fog that swelled up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it. He brings to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face. As I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs at it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. Doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves. But at that point, I don't much care. Take it all. I like the rest. The table has turned red, like the seats around us. Time passes. Feeling's gone. Sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me. Tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy. He says, and something else that I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. I just heard a clicking of a light. Where's this other tool? Something about this plant feels wrong. Oh, they moved the symbol too. Oh, there it is. No, give that to me. It's a stapler. Never mind. Thought that's what I was looking for. Wait a minute. When's that? Has that been there this whole time? That's... Oh... There's another one in there too. Oh my God. You don't have a code. Notebook. No. Not notebook. We don't have a code though. Yeah, I already read that. Not too smudged. Wait, did he leave a code in the paper? I don't think he did. Two. Hang on. 2 is the last one. 0. 4. Where is it? Alright, so we got 4. And a few tools in this room. 2. We got 4, 0, 2. Is it 5 because it's V? 4, 0, 2, 5. About that. 4, 0, 2, 5. Nope. Nope. Okay. So last one's 2, 0. Unless the first one's 4. I didn't even notice.
We've given you chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
I wish I could. Trust me. Really wish I could. Where was the 1? Oh, it's there. Okay. Alright. My amateur cooking skills to the test. Got it. Alright, and this is a great place to stop for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Link's gonna be in the description for this game. Oh, we have a flashlight now. Alright, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.